Hello everybody and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Belinda here. So I'm going to be using the same paints as I used in my previous pour. Go ahead and have a look if you haven't seen it already. So, Liquitex Basics Dioxidine Purple and the Meteors Prussian Blue. And I have a little surprise at the end of it. I'm going to be trying out this color shift. This is the black around the edges to see what I'm actually going to get. And all of the colors I'm going to be using will be the other colors are metallics. So this is the new paint that I was telling you about in the previous video. That would be the pink. And then we have a beautiful deep dark grey. That of course is the Liquitex Basics. And I have added a touch of my white semi-gloss house paint. And then of course we've got the light grey. And the Prussian blue. I'm using white with a touch of the semi-gloss satin enamel as well, and the metallic gold. And this of course is the color shift paint. So it is a little bit thinner than the rest of my paints because I'm going to be using that on the edges so the paint can actually glide off. And hopefully we'll get some nice effects around the edges. I'm not too sure what it's actually going to do at this point. So let's mix the paints. Oh, this is a 14 by 18 inch deep edge. Some random things end up on the board. So I think last time I used a 300 ml, which was a 12 by 16 inch, so this is a little bit bigger. Let's go ahead and pour the paint in. So I'm going to be doing my oval pour again. I just want to go in here with the dark first, because I think that the dark actually gave a really nice background. It was almost as though it's in the distance, like really far away. So what I will be doing a little bit differently this time as well is layering my paints. This pink is absolutely beautiful. The pink, of course, pink is my favorite color. It always has been all my life really. And this beautiful purple. Now this purple usually gives really great effects. I have a flickering light. Bear with me. Well, that's less than ideal. Okay. And I'm going to go in with the gold. Just a bit. This gold, even though it's a metallic, it doesn't really do anything as such. Go in with the white. I just really want to use up what I have left here. Okay, grey. This is kind of like a silvery grey, really. It's actually a really nice colour as well. In my next video, I will do a reveal of what this paint is. As you can see in the beginning of my video, it was actually it dried really well. We go with the pink. Oops, I'm dripping it everywhere, which is not normally what I do. Oh dear. Sorry guys, I find that a little bit funny. Okay, that's never happened to me before. I guess there's always a first. And the gold, we'll go in with the rest of the gold. Maybe I'm just having a bad hair day. What is life without a bit of a laugh? And the white. Right, so we're on 350. That should be more than enough paint. That's 350 mils. Right. So here goes. So I'm doing an oval pour. I see a little blob that went down there. I have to pick that out. So I'm just trying to stay in the center as much as I can. And I'm probably pouring this a little faster than I normally do. Go back this way. I just like to go backwards and forwards because it does give a nice effect. It's beautiful. You see all of that in there. And then before I place down the edges, I want to just go round and round first. Well, really from side to side, because this is not a ring pour. So I see it's folding over itself already. and this is where then hopefully some magic will happen. This is the color shift paint. Again, just moving it from side to side first and getting some coverage. I do want to get some really nice tight rings. I think I can see the blob in there, so let's see if I can grab that first before carrying on. Yep, there it is. Made a bit of a nasty there. We just try and fix it first. You can see what the white over here is doing already. It's blending quite well. Sorry guys, I realise that you're probably a bit off screen at the moment. I do like the effects of this oval pour. You know, it is a bit different from the ring pour effects. Oh yes, look at that, I'm getting those little cells. Yes, yes, success. Oh, there's another lump. Look there. That's less than ideal. You mess up my artwork. We have to tilt that off. So let's go ahead and do that now. I don't want to get rid of these little cells on the edge, but it looks like they're going to be going. There's a lot of cells here. I'm going to just turn this around a bit. I need to try and stretch this out a little bit more. Wow, there's a lot going on here. I think I'm just going to try and go a little bit that way at first. So I'm getting those little planets again, which is, there's actually quite a lot of them. It's actually pretty cool. Really, really nice. Okay guys, I'm going to give this another torch and then I'll bring you in to have a look. I think that this black has actually worked quite nicely. I think most of it is actually on the sides. Well, it's not black, it's the color shift paint. So what I can see here is I have pearl cells, little goldy black pearl cells, and that would be from the color shift paint. Pretty awesome. See if I can get some decent light on here so you can see. Has it shifted the color in any other aspect? A little bit. It has. I think the next pour I do, I will use that color shift paint in the center first. But I really like all those little pearl cells that have come up. And again, I have all of these little planet cells. So they've kind of got like their rings and rings and rings. And I really, really like the metallics that are running through all of these lines. All the pearl cells and the planet cells. So I would say it was pretty much a success. I would have liked to have stretched the paint out a little bit more, but I didn't want to lose what I had here going on. As you can see, I'll show you on the side here, a lot of it has actually ended up going down the side and stretching out. I really like the Prussian blue that's in between all of these colors. Hopefully you can actually see the metallics as well. Yeah, it turned out really, really nice. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.